Hi there, I'm Vanna and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 91. Okay, we have finished in the Oasis, so let's just get straight back to Skyhold, and we'll get some portable operations going. Maybe speak to the companions, and then we'll head off to Valen's Cloister for Leliana. Okay, so they were all on the Allay side. Come on then. Alliances forging a way forwards. The Theobald family is becoming a clear favourite in the war of station that's ongoing between the noble houses. The Badellans have all but ceased to exist socially, and many are scrabbling for traditional alliances. Lady Eustace Richelieu has emerged as a strong voice at court and is suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties, and presumably the standing of her house as arbiter and matchmaker. Influence 30, okay. A test of metal in the crew. Let's see what happened with these guys. Sutherland and his company dealt with the Darkspawn threat. Lord Irrelevant paid no attention to them. I believe he was expecting a larger force he could posture against, not young adventurers. Such a shame to disappoint him. Leliana. 30 influence. Okay, well done, guys. Well done. And the Grey Warden cache. The Grey Warden supply cache gave us some excellent equipment, useful to any military force. It also included several rare designs not seen for hundreds of years. They should serve us well in the fights to come. Commander Cullen. All good. Okay. So, the consequences of Blackwall's lie. Let's have a look at this one. Alright. We step forwards, not back. Yeah. Honestly, I think Cullen can take that. He can do that for us. We're not going to admit to do any wrongdoing. Those are resources. Drive Darkspawn from Valgamord. That's probably going to be a Forces thing, isn't it? Commander Cullen, the Darkspawn at Valgamord came from the mountains. I'm shocked that such a sizable host reached the surface without alerting the Orlesian military. Perhaps the Civil War distracted Orlais in the same way that the Calling distracted the Wardens. Regardless of the cause, Darkspawn are here and in massive numbers. I've begun preparing the troops. Okay, massive numbers. Such a force is beyond the Inquisition's strength. We must draw on our Legion allies and attack the Darkspawn with a united force. I like that. Yeah. We have little choice in the matter. The Darkspawn will spread unless we strike now. Yep, Josephine can take this.
Let us begin.
Absolutely. So, Leliana. Last one. Resources. No, okay, alliances reaching ever upward. Let's hope that this is something Leliana can do. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the Theobalds. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The de Rosiers are a stubborn threat. The most efficient way to deal with them is to nullify their social alliance, but the only pairing of imports is unavailable because the Theobald daughter has betrothed herself elsewhere. She has the luxury of such a wasteful pairing because of the Inquisition bearing the weight in this partnership. Our hands are tied. You face the difficult task of attacking the status of Lord de Rosier, unless you were to demand the task of the Theobalds. If their investment were more taxing, they would be more inclined to an arranged match for their daughter, and that is a well-respected currency in Orlais. In your service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. Okay. End Lord de Rosier's good name. His ways honourable conflict. With careful words, he will be powerless before he steps in court. Or Josephine, I cannot claim it will be popular, but it would hardly be unusual for an allied partner to ask for such a concession. Such is the way of nobility. Leliana can take this.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. I hope you do me proud, Leliana. Now, can I actually do this? Is this... No, it's that, not that one. There we go, Frostback Basin. Yes, okay, good. To Ambassador Josephine Montelier. Thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I'm positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honoured to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. Okay. The University of Orlais has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there is something worthwhile in Frostback Basin, we should investigate. Let's do it. We've scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has the scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous. Scout harding. Not yet. We're not going to go to the Frostback Basin just yet. No, we need to go to the Lavellan's Cloister and then we need to do Varric's quest with Bianca. And I think, though, that should be everything. Yeah. I think that's all of my war table operations done. Once those are done. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go. Okay, let's see what we got then. Wasn't the schematics or something? I guess not. I guess whatever was in the Grey Warden cache we've already got. Oh, we must have done. We must have done. Oh, wait. Let's go and speak to Josephine.
Inquisitor, it's good to see you.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Okay, and our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You've already met Grand Cleric Marceline. Lady Vivienne helped arrange the visit. The timing is most curious.
Why?
Word has circulated that Grand Cleric Marceline will be instrumental in choosing our next divine. What are Lady Vivienne's intentions, I wonder?
To become next divine. Oh, Josephine. Oh, Josephine. I really hope that that doesn't happen. Not in this playthrough. Not in this one. I'll take Cassandra or Liliana. Either. But not Vivienne. Gatsy, I've done all of my mosaics. Can you interpret the meaning for me?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
Okay, Frida slaves. And that's all of them now. That's that one done, and... Yep. All 5 mosaics done. Fantastic. And you can see clearly what the mosaics are supposed to depict because I have a mod that changes the colours so it's not just uniform brass. Yeah, so that the pictures actually stand out on them, which is pretty cool. I love it. I love them. Okay. Varric, let's speak.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Always here to admire the dwarf, Varric. Personal questions?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Yeah, okay, nothing
Thanks,
for Varric.
Varric.
No problem.
We might be able to get more from him once we've finished with Bianca. Alright then. Well then. Let's get to Valen's Cloister. Oh, who are we taking with us? I don't think it matters, does it? I'm pretty sure it's just a cutscene between you and Liliana. I'll take... yeah. We'll take Seylis, Bull, And Dorian. Why not? Party composition really shouldn't matter for this.
It's just as I remember it.
Oh, you've been here before?
You didn't tell me you'd been here before. After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
Peaceful little chantry. It's too quiet for comfort. Oh, what are we looking for? It's a bit too quiet for me.
I didn't expect it to be so... deserted. It makes me uneasy.
It's a small village and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I'd rather not be recognized. You'll pay penance for that. Alright, I don't care. I'd rather not be recognized. Yeah.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here.
What brought us all
Justinia's
here?
letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Okay.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? You must be careful, Natalie.
Guys.
Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne.
Are you done? Yeah? Okay, good. So. Oh. We're being pulled in different directions. Let's come over here first. Yeah, okay, the rose on the branch. Hidden mechanism. Okay. Well, we've done one.
I was in a cloister in Lothering when the Blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us.
Indeed. Well, you also had your vision. I wonder what you think of that. If you'll even mention it. Okay, nothing this way. Of course. But still, there's some very nice paintings here. Okay, keep up, guys. So, let's come this way. There we go, okay. Someone stabbing Andraste through the heart. Was that Maphrath, I guess? No, wait, that's not Maphrath, it's the Archon. God, I can't remember. Saving her from the pyre.
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal. and morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
Yeah. Indeed. So, what happened, Lavellan? What happened? The flame, okay.
Looks like we opened something.
A hidden chamber. Okay. And let's get into this. Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay. Stop. Well played, or it's about time. She hasn't done anything as far as we can see. So, stop.
Leliana, stop! What are you doing?
I'm protecting us. They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Well, very nice, Liliana. Who?
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
And, your plans?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Join us, Natalie. We can't let her go now. Oh, good, we know our enemy. Yeah, Natalie, come on. You don't need to do this.
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us, join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her. Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Okay, kill her. Let her go. Look, Liliana. Haven't we gone through so many war table operations where you've been using politics and stuff to get things done? Don't make her a martyr. Killing her sends the wrong message, so just let her go.
Release her, Liliana. She is no threat.
The Grand Cleric?
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken. Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming.
Mm-hmm. Run faster.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
It's not nothing. A hidden bottom? Oh, damn. A hidden bottom, maybe?
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
Yeah. So what she said in the Fade.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me, just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
It was necessary. Stop torturing yourself. Come on, stop torturing yourself, Leliana.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself. There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.
Absolutely. Okay, so we can check on Leliana at Skyhold. Can we see or do anything else here? No? No, there's just nothing else here. I guess they're just giving you the chance to look around. But really, we probably should have left with Leliana in the cutscene, to be honest. It should have just taken us straight back to Skyhold. Yeah, there's nothing to find. So, I mean, it is lovely. And they really, really put a lot of thought into creating this. It is beautiful. I do like the artwork they've got. And the little nook. It's very cute. But yeah, at the end of that cutscene, we should have just gone straight back to Skyhold. Let's just go. Alright, and let's go find Leliana. Oh, you know what? Let's give in our research.
The leader of the tradesmen made. Yes, I'll see to it.
Okay.
Grand Cleric Victoire has offered the ambassador support for the Inquisition.
Ah, Natalie is as persuasive as ever.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad things worked out. Absolutely, keep them coming. That's a lot of stuff. We've been storing them up for a while now. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, Leliana.
I'm told that Ambassador Montillier is pleased with the restraint you showed in Valence.
She's positively beside herself. I will never hear the end of it. Niceness before knives, Liliana. Haven't I always told you?
Will that be all, my lady?
For now.
Oh, how are you?
How have you been feeling since Valence?
Good. Wonderful. Valence was something of a rebirth for me. If you hadn't been with me at Valence, I would have killed Natalie. I'd have told you that I didn't have a choice. But there is always a choice. I am more than this. I am more than what Justinia made me.
Damn right you are. So, you're quitting?
What does this mean for my Inquisition? Will you still be my spy master?
Of course. I would not give up my post. Not after everything we've built. I just know now that I shouldn't ignore my heart. Mercy is not always a weakness.
So, are you angry with her?
Do you resent Justinia for what she did?
How can I when there is so much between us? When she gave her life for peace? No, I believe her intentions were pure. Most intentions are.
Right. You're more than even she was. Did this monologue help? Then forget her. We're not cruel enough to sort of say that, does this monologue even help you? We're not going to tell her to forget her because that's just, again, cruel. You're more than even she was is just a little weird for me. It sounds weird. It sounds kind of devout, if you know what I mean. You're more than even she was. But it's the nice option, so we're going to go with that one.
You've exceeded her. She could never have imagined the power you now hold.
And now I will know how to use that power wisely. I have to stay true to who I really am, before Spymaster, Left Hand, or Bard. I almost lost myself.
But you didn't. You didn't, and that's what matters. Okay, Leliana. Let's see if you'll say anything else.
At your service, my lady.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Indeed. Okay, so where to next? I think it's... Well, let's have a look at our equipment. Oh yeah, we could probably get rid of some stuff. So we'll do that real quick, and then we'll be going off to Bianca. Okay, I decided to run over to Val Royeaux, just so that I can find and buy this mystery box. So let's go for it. And examine it. The big one, operation available. And there we go. You have nothing else of interest in your shop.
I am undone. Buried in wealth, but undone.
Yep, but the important thing is we got the golden nug. So I usually forget about that thing.
Too good for him, if you ask me. Making him a warden? How's that punishment?
Many wardens have history. Where did you think they came from?
I don't know. We only ever saw them when they were saving us.
No one wants to think about how the sausage is made.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're tedious, and I'm hungry.
Okay, well. Now we can go. Now we may go. So, the hinterlands, isn't it? Let's go to there, and it's Valamar. Down here. So, off we go. Alright then. So, I think I'll change my party. I just wanted the rich and the Orlesian to go with me to get that nug, just in case they said something, but... Okay, we need Varric. Definitely. And it's going to be Valamar, so we'll take Blackwall. And we'll take Seylis because... Just because. Alright. Oh, everybody can level up. Well, except for Seylis. Varric, you have 1 point. Okay, we'll put fallback plan in there. And then we'll give him clear the board. Yeah. Okay. Blackwall. Let's give him Chevalier's Step. Yeah. Okay. And Seylis. Let's give him Punching Down. Absolutely. Okay. Guys. Let's go. Can we get up there? No. We'll have to go around. Oh, it's so nice being back in the hinterlands. I do like this place. It's just so green and beautiful. A welcome balm to the soul after all of the sand we've just been through.
Milady.
Yep. Hello, guys. Alright. And we're just going over to there where the entrance to the deep roads is. Okay then, Valamar Gate. Let's go. Oh, And cutscene.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Right. Okay. Why should they be protected?
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
Yeah, probably. Probably. So, you know what red lyrium does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
And how did you even find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the Deep Roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Well, I mean, it's not full of humans anymore. It shouldn't be. We killed everybody if it was in Valimar, hadn't we? Pretty sure. Well, I hope you know how to fight.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
She's a decent shot.
Decent?
You want me to admit you're better than me in front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Okay. Varric. Let's not say that she's better than you. We don't know this woman. You might, but we don't. We're not going to believe that she's better shot than you are. Okay, so... okay. They've respawned. I suppose it has been a long while since we've been here, so it's not that surprising. Okay. 8 gold! Oh my gosh. Just 8 gold. Hello, you. Well, that seems vaguely unfair, doesn't it? Let's see if they'll go for you first. Interesting. Was that your fallback position? Very nice, Varric. Very nice. Okay. Oblique cutter. And let's get up into these guys. Wherever they are they in here? Yep. Very nice. Sweet. Excuse me, Varric. You're in the way. Thank you. Too high of a weave. Been a while saw that as well.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Considering everything he gave up for you, maybe don't be so judgmental. Oh, okay. That sounds promising. Where did it come from? Not here? There you are. Okay. Well, there shouldn't be any darkspawn down here because we blocked up the entrance. Oh no! I guess it wasn't a forever blockage. Very nice. 7 gold, too high of a weave. And a high of a weave. Okay, so it's down. Where we're going is down. Not here down. There down. Yeah, okay.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
You. Okay.
We should seal the tunnel before more darkspawn join us.
The tunnel is already sealed. We did it. It's already sealed. Just because there's an alpha around doesn't mean that the tunnel isn't sealed. I have a weave, okay. Now let's go over to here. Let's open this.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making.
You built the door?
Ta-da!
Yeah, you built doors here.
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Well, that was handy.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
Okay. Find a key for the second door. Ah.
We're in for it.
I guess they got in here anyway. Your door didn't do much, did it?
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Yeah. Maybe don't say that you're 10 times the Smith Branca was, though. Edge of Vengeance. That's just... That's a bit big-headed of you, really. And say it yourself. 149 gold, Assassin Blade. I mean, it's different if someone else says it about you, but saying it about yourself, Oh, a different Darkspawn? Codex unlocked, and 11 gold. Why just give me the Codex unlock? Why not just give it... Why not pop up? Like they usually are. Why not? Okay. Let's get through this door. Okay. Yep, you're walking away from me.
We're under attack.
Get your sword in there. To basically anyone. Oh. And the mage is running. Okay. And you are Warden Spellbinder. Warden Spellbinder.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
I have a weave. Okay. And we're not getting through there. Nothing to see. Not really. Okay. Barely any remains, but I suppose that's fine. It's not like they have anything really good. Not really. Intense Elf Snake Vitar. Edge of Vengeance. Very nice. Okay. And what do we have here? Reinforced Vanguard coat. More Paragon's luster. That we apparently can't get. Reinforced Vanguard armor. Spellburst staff. And a key. Deep Roads key.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
They had your key.
That's exactly like your key. How did they get a copy?
Well, funny story. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you? You're not saying everything. That was stupid. Yeah, you're not saying everything.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit.
Yeah, in his prison.
I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Right, okay. You know this person?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
No. In fact, he was basically on his way to being a ghoul before. Why did you come with us?
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
It isn't really your fault. You put this on us. You've done a lot of damage. I mean, it's her hubris that brought this about, really, but I mean, who wouldn't want to know? So we'll middle ground this. You put this on us.
You told Varric you had a lead, so we'd straighten out your mistake.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
He tells stories about everybody else's. I wonder which one is about you. Just let it go. Get a room, you two. She's right, or Varric is right. I desperately want to say that one, just to say it. Just to say it. Yeah, go for it. Get a room.
Oh, for pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Yeah, so where is Bianca in Veilguard? Why isn't she after Rook? Okay. And that's that. It's a shame we didn't get to fast travel straight back to Skyhold after doing this quest as well. What's the point in dumping you out right here and just leaving you there? all you're going to be doing is wasting time walking all the way back out. But the greenery is healing for the soul, so I don't mind too much. And we're out. Okay. Just pick this up. Okay. Gosh, I love the hinterlands. So, now we can go. And we need to go, is it here? The Frostback Basin. And I'm happy with the party we've got, so let's just go.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
Oh, really? Well, I've studied Inquisitor Meridan all of a sudden. Interesting. Who was that? Oh, hooray. I would dearly like to know about this guy.
The texts say that Inquisitor Meridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Meridan stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
Right. This is a good cause. Let's get to work. That loot sounds good. A precursor to the Chantry, the last Inquisitor. That definitely sounds like something that Cassandra's rattled off to you. I'm choosing to believe that that's why you know about it. Really, that's why you know. We don't know anything about a Meridan. I don't think there was any indication that he was, spoilers, he was an elf. So I can't really say that that is what is drawing her interest, although the name, maybe the name sounds vaguely elfish. This is a good cause.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition help find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Meridan was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
Okay, well, I just wanted to chat to you.
I thought we could catch up.
Anytime, Inquisitor.
Alright, so, what do you think of this Kenrick guy?
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
Good. Okay, tell me about the basin then.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo. The stuff's vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
Very, very cool. Okay, that would be cruel. Cullen's too boring. Oh, good idea. Yeah, good idea.
That's a brilliant idea. I'll endorse it.
Wonderful. I'll write it up as soon as I get back to Skyhold.
Okay, Your thoughts about our fight?
What are your thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
We're getting close. It feels like we're on the right track, doesn't it? Everyone working together against our common goal. It feels good.
Good. It should do. So, where did you learn to fight, anyway?
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn how to fight? Draw a bow? All that?
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts, and what takes him down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow, and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
Only with powdered ones. It's fine. I'm sure Heinrich was good. How's your family?
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they moved to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montilier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
Right. And thoughts on the Avar?
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders. They'd be unstoppable.
Well, we'll talk later.
We'll continue this another time.
Be careful out there.
I'll certainly try. So, requisitions. It's just geological surveys. I suppose we might as well do those while we're here. Yep. Okay. And I kind of want to change out... Yeah, we'll change out Varric for Cole. What was that? Kenrick was looking for this. I thought it was going to be a party. I thought it was going to be the party banter, but no, we're good. Oh, Varric has changed again. Okay. Do I want to bring Blackawall with me? No. In fact, we'll take Cassandra. Yeah. Okay. Cole and Cassandra can level up as well. Okay, Cole. Let's give him Comatose. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay, and Cassandra. And let's give her Throw the Gauntlet. Yeah. Okay. That should be alright. So, where are we going exactly? We got the research outpost over there, and we've got Fade Rift right there. Oh, we'll go to the research outpost first, I think. Why not? Oh, very beautiful. Got a lot of soldiers. A lot of soldiers just hanging around here. Okay, well, I think it's up this way anyway.
American?
No, that refers to Arena.
Ah. Arena. Ooh. A letter to Harding. My darling Liz, I hope this letter finds you healthy and happy. Last week I managed to barter for maps of Ferelden and Allay from Hugin, the old soldier who rents the place on Mistress Johann's farm. You remember him, don't you? Quiet man, always smoking a pipe in his chair on the porch. He wasn't using the maps anymore, so I gave him some of my jam and patched his coat in exchange for them. Now, whenever you tell me of your travels, I'll be able to track where you've been. I'm astounded, my darling, when I look at the weave of dotted trails I've already marked out on my maps. Other places your feet have touched. How far you've gone, my little Lace. I'm so proud of you. When I was your age, I'd only ever gone as far as Lothering. My mother never left Redcliffe. She lived and died there. And now here you are, flying so far with so much purpose. My mind can barely comprehend it, but my heart swells. I shan't take up too much of your time. I know how busy you are. I'm looking at the frostbacks on this map as I write this, because I know you'll likely be at your Skyhold. Please make sure to dress warmly. I've included the recipe for your favourite turnip goat stew, a taste of home to stave off the cold mountain airs. Kisses and hugs from me and your father, Mother. That's very sweet. Very sweet, Liz. Very sweet. Okay. And what's around here? Okay, something else to read. Property of Colette. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes fill a well-worn journal. The notes break midway through a list. Expedition to Frostback Basin. Preparations. Reread Finding a Meriden. Complete. Review notes on appropriate excavation methods. Complete. Practice categorization of minute material artifacts. Complete. Read book on Frostback Basin. Complete. Practice camping. Complete. Note, bring a pillow. Reread an anatomy of various terrible beasts. Complete. Learn to fence. Cannot find willing instructor. Ask brothers for fencing defense lessons. Bad idea. Read book on survival and defense. Complete. Bring towels. Packed. A few idle swirls follow, along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The caption reads, Fieldwork. Cute. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is a lot of weird stuff that you've brought with you. Oh. They have crocodiles. Or alligators, I suppose. And I thought this world would be without those terrible things, but no. They're here. 2 lazurite and a serpent stone. Okay. Let's read this. Inquisitor Ameridan. What is known about Inquisitor Ameridan would barely fill a page. He was a friend of Emperor Draken. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves into the Chantry as part of the Navarran Accord, their order serving as precursor to the Order of Templars and the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the Accord was signed, between 122 and 124 Divine, Ameridan left his position and departed, never to be seen again. These facts alone are undisputed. Everything else is uncorroborated hearsay, broad speculation, or salacious rumour-mongering. Ameridan did not willingly cede power. Draken forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, then removed the Inquisitor rather than suffer rebellion in the new Chantry's ranks. Ameridan was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions requiring celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. Ameridan was a rowdy noble who cared more for raucous entertainment than for the Seekers. He held the position only because Draken wanted a loyal friend commanding the Order, and when the Seekers became part of the Chantry, Ameridan was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and wenching. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked as scholars delve so deeply into their own historical specialities as they lose key context. Firstly, Emperor Draken, rightly acknowledged as the man who moulded the Chantry into the organisation it is today, was a pious man, committed to spreading the chant of light and creating a world where magic and men were governed by Andrastian principles. All sources agree that Ameridan was a close friend of Draken, and while it is certainly possible that Ameridan was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly unlikely that Draken would have befriended a figure who was actively opposed to the Chantry. much less tolerated such a man holding a position of power in the growing Orlesian Empire. Secondly, Inquisitor Emeriden was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant, regardless of his supposed faith or lack thereof. Rumour mongers suggesting Emeriden was exiled ask us to believe that Emperor Drakon could see no use for a powerful warrior with years of command experience. Given the Second Blight had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years at the time of Emeriden's disappearance, with Darkspawn pouring from the Anderfels into northern Orlais in growing numbers, it is frankly absurd to suggest Drakon would casually dispose of such a military asset. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Meriden's departure. Nevertheless, I hope that we may eschew the currently popular cynicism, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that his disappearance must have had some other cause. From Finding Emeriden by Professor Bram Kenrick, Starkhaven University Press. Okay, very interesting. And something else. Questions of accuracy that moved against them were halted by the light from her most assured hands. It was then she took her own counsel, in ways best not set forth here, and led the party away. Did Emeriden's eyes seek hers among those assembled as he relayed the events which led them there? If she stood among us, I did not know her, yet his hand moved slightly at his side, as my own does when my wife is near and I seek wordless contact in the touch of her fingers. We had all heard the whispers. Did he say her name in the telling? Would he have dared? Times were different, but have they changed so much? Except from the writings of Lord Bescond, first put to the page in 148 Divine. A letter follows. Kenrick, this is a precise copy. The preceding pages were lost or removed ages ago. Bescond makes no further references to this woman, although Emeriden comes up several times later on. Bescond's writings, as they pertain to Inquisitor Emeriden, are not entirely unknown, although you are unlikely to find them among Chantry records. Their validity is largely dismissed. Some have questioned whether the so-called Light and Counsel reference magic or holy insight. And of course, Bescond wrote down his impressions many years after the fact. The author's own wife brought accuracy into question when she admitted her husband was recalling his youth in the Orlesian capital through nostalgia and age-distorted memory. I believe her admission is part of official Chantry record. Best of luck, M. Okay. Well, shot before you've even got anywhere. Shot down.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
Harding's a very good scout.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Period-specific buckling. Very nice. What's this about Tevinter?
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
Okay, and you said period-specific buckling.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle, but ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter, while this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
So, tell me what you found.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
Okay. There was a battle?
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
Right, so, this fishing camp. Tell me about it.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
Maybe. Alright, I'll investigate.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Okay, so we've got a number of things to do now. What do we have? Well, the rift immediately right there. But we have a mysterious island in Frostback Basin may yield clues. Okay. Making contact with the Avar, Colette, and the Jaws of Hakon. Okay, and we've got 5 more camps to make. Well, that's a lot of camps in a very small area. Really? Okay. Well then, let's go. I think we've done everything in here. I suppose we'll have a look around the edge here just in case there's something hidden. Nope. Okay. There is something over here though. 3 Vargest scales and a Gurn Gallstone charm. We've got a note here. A neatly penned note. Professor Bram Kenrick. The requested supplies have been sent to your current location from the university, including additional ink, books on American, and 3 Divine Age buckles for purpose of comparison. And yes, upon your return, you may say I told you so in regards to my saying your collection was useless. Everything should arrive shortly after you. Of course, roads still aren't what they were. Also, I fed that fish, but I'm not talking to it for you. Professor Cheval Laurent, University of Orlais. Well, at least your fish is being fed, even if it's not being socialised. Okay. So, are you the last line of defence?
Inquisitor.
I think you are. Oh, we've got something else. A baffled note. A note affixed to a book entitled Sir Lothair Vernet de Retz, Victory and Dominion. Lady Harding, I could use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. Bram Kenrick. Sure it could, if you had enough apples. Harding. Harding. I shudder to think of how you could just say, yeah, no, that's possible, with enough apples. Whatever it is, how were apples going to help? How? Unless it was beating people by throwing apples at them. But you know, they're still quite heavy. And if enough are brought to bear, they could take people down. Okay, we'll have a quick look around this area, at least the camps area, just so I'm not missing any notes or anything like that. No, I think we're good. But we'll come this way as well. We also have this gate here, which will be taking us. It'll take us out. That will take us out. Guess that might be where we need to go to get to the rift. Okay, let's finish looking around the camp. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll probably go out this way. It's because I kind of want to finish... I kind of want to fill out the map first. I would like to fill out the map. What do we have here? A Tusket. Okay. Well, let's come this way. And we can get down to the shore. The basin floor. And let's come this way. Cloud Cap Lake. Okay. Right, so we came at the right time of year at least. We can say that. Oh, okay. There's not much of a shoreline here. You can't go very far out, that's fine. Those are very big waves. Very big waves. That's pretty cool though. That's very cool to see. And it extends further, so probably all the way over to there. Probably. Okay, let's move back this way. I'm assuming that will be the map edge. There is a little hut looking place. So it might not be. It might extend further. Oh. Yeah, I was about to say we're getting a bit deep there, but no. You got too deep very quickly. And silverite, why not? You never know where the Fade Touched is going to appear. And these are my people, or if not my people, allies. Yeah, my people. Okay. Oh, good. Are you just a forward camp? Alright. Ah, okay, this is the map. This is the transition point. Okay, good. We found that at least. So we don't need to worry about right here. Good. It would be very embarrassing if there really was something hidden around here. Well, there we go. So, the Tuskets are running back into into our camp. Bet that's fun for them. And yeah, the rift is just here. Okay. Well, I think I'll leave it here and we will start exploring the Frostback Basin. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, set the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.